this is just like an impromptu video. I feel like I haven't put out a video in a minute. Well, it's only been like 4 days, but still, I feel like I want to be more consistent than that. So I'm just doing a video in the middle of my just like work day. It's like a work from home thing. I talked about this. And just doing a quick like little like ramble. I don't really even know what I'm gonna talk about. It's just like a little like whisper ramble, and I want to do some like visual triggers because like that's my favorite trigger. I love visual triggers so much. They put me to sleep so fast. And also maybe some hand sounds because I don't do hand sounds. Like I'm trying to incorporate everything into the videos, but I don't remember like what to do. But I guess I could talk about my weekend. So it was like Pride weekend here, and I like went out with my friends. I'm trying to remember. That tells you how my night went. Well, that day I was supposed to like go out like all day. I wasn't gonna go to the festival because it's too hot for all that. But I was just gonna go out and get like sushi with my friend, and we were going to we were going to get sushi, and we were gonna go to Ulta and Sephora because I have like something to return at Ulta. It was that lip product that I talked about in my other video that I want to return at Ulta. Why do I low-key like the foam mic cover a little bit better than the fluffy mic? I like the fluffy mic. I love it for like the fluffy like head massaging triggers, but this is like actually giving me tingles, kind of like rubbing this, and I feel like I like the way my voice sounds a little better, and I feel like it's more clicky with this cover, and then it's not too breathy. It's just like I like this a lot. I do like this too, but I feel like this could have been a little bit denser. Maybe not denser, but like fluffier. I feel like this just is not this is not the best fluffy mic cover. I need to like do more research and find a better one. I just got this on Amazon. This was a 2-pack for $9. But the foam is like doing what it needs to do right now, and I feel like I like the way my whispers sound. But yeah, again, as always, you're gonna hear some bird noises in the back because I have my bird next to me. I would show you him, but like you're not gonna be able to see. I have like a barricade over his cage because apparently a cat scratch can kill a bird. That's probably like massive misinformation, but like if a cat bites or scratches a bird, it can like injure them really bad because cat saliva carries a lot of bacteria, so that can end up giving the bird a bad infection and it'll die. Like I heard about that, and then I looked it up, and I saw on Reddit, and then I also saw on like a forum like multiple stories of this happening to people, and that freaked me out because I was like, oh my god, like no. And this bird is like fearless, like he does not care, like he's scared as fuck of me, like he will not let me touch him, but like he's a linealated parakeet, which that's like apparently kind of common for them. They're angi, but he will not let me like touch him. He does like talk to me sometimes, I guess, and he'll like stare at me, and like I think he acknowledges that I'm not like a threat or anything, but he doesn't like being handled. Oh my god, do not mind my hair right now. That is actually not a bad sound. That's the perks of when you wake up and you're like a nappy headed hoe. You can make like these sounds. I did not comb my hair today because I just Okay. See how, like, this is why I'm like, okay, like, there's something wrong with me because look at how sidetracked I got. Like, I was talking about my weekend and then automatically, like, I'm rubbing my head on the mic. That's, like, not normal. So yeah, so basically I was supposed to go out all day and, like, I was gonna go out all day and then I was gonna go out all day and we were gonna get sushi like we always do. And I was gonna go to Ulta and like whatever and go to Sephora and just like hang around downtown. Like I love going downtown so much. I live in the more suburban area. Oh, what did that do? Okay. Oh my gosh, that actually made it look better. What did I do? I don't know, but that did fix something. So yeah, I couldn't do that because my mom ended up getting sick and I had to take her to urgent care for a little bit, and this urgent care was like really fast. Usually urgent care takes forever, but this was like fast. But she was like nauseous. My mom keeps eating like weird stuff. I think she keeps getting food poisoning. I don't know because we always have to take her. She's always getting nauseous. Sometimes like every couple of months we have to take her because she gets nauseous and has problems. And then they give her medicine and then she's like fine after. But I think she needs to stop experimenting on DoorDash because I think there's something going on with the food that she's ordering. Like I think it's that. I mean it could be something else, but we don't know. We're gonna have her go to a gastro doctor. But yeah, I took her for that. And I was going to like, stay home with her and like, make sure she's okay. But it's pride. Like, I'm sorry. I'm kidding. She was asleep by the time I went anyway. Like, she was asleep and she was feeling a lot better by the time that I went. So obviously, if she was still really sick, I would not have gone. But it wasn't COVID or anything. Like, she just was having like a stomach thing. But she was like feeling better, and I asked her if she was well enough for me to go, and she said, yeah, she's like fine. So I went ahead and I went. And so first I got ready at my house. Usually I get ready at my friend's house, but sometimes I like getting ready at my house. It's just like, it's faster for me, and I like to take my time and just do my makeup in my own home and like where I have all of my things where it needs to be. So yeah, so then the first thing that we did is we went to our other friend's house, and she was having like this kind of like party kind of thing, and they were like pre-gaming there, and so I did that a little bit. Again, I don't like drinking, so for me, I only do it to have fun at the club whenever I go every so often. So I just did 4 shots of vodka with water. Yes, I'm crazy. I chase vodka shots with water. Honestly, the people who I've shown that to, they're not, I mean, I don't know. Like, some people think I'm like a psycho for that, but I literally just like, I don't like alcohol, and I honestly do not like alcohol and juice. I don't know why, but to me, that's worse. I would rather have the shot straight up, chase it with water, and deal with it for what it is, than try to mask it with juice, which brings out all these other, like, aftertaste and all these other, like, little, like, I find, oh my gosh, what just happened? I find just a vodka shot and water, that's just what I need. I'm low maintenance in that way, to be honest. Usually I do sparkling water, but like sometimes sparkling water isn't available, so that's why I just do water, because I'm like, whatever, just like I do ice water and vodka shot. It's not that bad. It's just I'm a very get it over with kind of person. Again, I don't like drinking. I don't like making cocktails and sipping. Like, no, I'm trying to just like get drunk and hurry up so It's like so bad, and I think I already talked about this, but like, so that's why I just don't like going out as much anymore, and I don't like drinking anymore because I cannot hold my alcohol. So I was just scared the entire night that I was going to throw up. Like, I really was. Like, it was in my head the whole night. Like, and that's why I threw up. Like, I am so full of it, and I always have been. I will think myself into doing something, into feeling some type of way. I have done it before where I thought myself into throwing up. Like, it's happened a lot. Like, I used to not even throw up at the club. I threw up like one time, but that was because I overdid it the first time I ever did it. I overdid it so bad. Like, this was more so in like the early days of me, like first, like, you know, drinking and like going out. So I really like severely overdid it really badly. And we were on a trip and we were in a hotel room, and all that morning I threw up like so many times. Like, I could not stop throwing up. Like, I was throwing up, I would take a sip of water, throw up again, throwing up all morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, why is this happening while we're on the trip? And then I finally stopped and got over it, and I was able to eat something. So I just like went out because I was like, whatever. We went out to get that light, but I did not drink that night because hell no. I hate throwing up. Throwing up to me is the worst. Oh my gosh. It is like just, it's terrible to me. Like, it's just so, there's something so violent and visceral about throwing up. I mean, it's just like this, it's like the most violent bodily reaction of you contracting and protruding all of these stomach acid mixed liquids that are burning your throat, that are violently just pouring out of your mouth, that are forcing its way out of your body. Like, that is what possession feels like. It really is. Like, my neighbor's annoying as a fucking dog. Like, oh my god. That poor dog. They just leave it outside all day. I feel bad for it. We're not gonna let that affect us though, and what we're doing. Like, you guys are gonna ignore that. But yeah, like, I hate it so bad. And that time that I threw up, that was like the first time that I had like thrown up in years. I had not thrown up since I was like 10 at that point, and at that point I was like 21. Not even, I was 20. And like, I hadn't like in 10 years, so I obviously did not miss that feeling, and it was just terrible. Just so terrible. And I'm not gonna make this video about that, but just know that like that happens sometimes. So the whole night I felt kind of nauseous, like in and out. I was fine though. Like, I was like, I didn't have throwing up this time. I almost did a couple times, but I was like good, and I had so much fun. I went to this like gay club, and I forgot my ID at home. I left my ID. Like, how are you gonna go out without your ID? I had all my lip glosses, I had my lip combo, I had my camera, I had my wallet, but I didn't have my fucking ID because I put it in my other purse. And like, we were at the front and they were like asking for IDs, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have my fucking ID. And at this point we're like 30 or 40 minutes into the city, and I was gonna get my ass whooped if I didn't have my ID. So I was just like, bitch. Like, in my head, the second I opened my purse to get my ID out, I was like, I was like, I had like a That's So Raven moment of me putting my ID in my other bag at home, and I was just up there just like, because I was like, I knew one day I was gonna leave my ID at home. I knew one day it was gonna happen. So I'm just up there and I'm like pretending to look through my purse, like trying to come up with something really quick, because I'm like, I know damn well my ID's not in here. I don't know why I'm looking for it. I tried to show them my school ID, and I was like, and he just ignored me because he was like, the fuck, like, bitch, don't sit on your neck, stupid. So I was like, I have a picture of my ID in my phone, so I showed him the picture, and I was like, can I please like get in? Like, obviously I'm over 20. I'm obviously over 18. This was an 18 and up club. I'm obviously over 18. And he was like, you have to go to the guy over there, and if he recognizes you, you can come in, because I have gone there before, but like, I don't go there often enough to be recognized. I don't think I would. Um, so I was like, and also the line was crazy. Like, oh my god, that line. When we were pulling up, I was just like, the line was insane, insane, insane. Like, I cannot express this to you. Like, it just was crazy. It just kept going. Thankfully, we had cash, so we were able to just go right in through the side because, like, that was the gas entrance. So, oop. I don't know why I was speaking with my normal voice. Well, the video did cut out as always in perfect schedule, like programming. It cut out because I didn't have storage, and I freed up my storage because I put all the other videos that I've made. I put them on my laptop because I'm gonna put them in an external hard drive that I have. So that is kind of annoying, but honestly, I had something else to do anyway in that moment. I had to get on a call, so I'm back just to like wrap up what I was talking about in 60 minutes because I have a call in 60 minutes. 16 minutes. Anyway, so we got to the front and then we went to the bouncer, and you know, they're like, I already talked about that. You might see my cat in the back. I want to show her, but like she's like a mess right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, and it's gonna make me look like a bad parent, but like she's just like, her eyes. This is Vivian. She's my baby. Well, she's one of my babies. The other one's sleeping. But yeah, she's a Persian cat. She's just a thoughtless creature, and I love her. Anyway, so yeah, so he was telling me that, and he was like distracted because there was a bunch of people trying to come in. He was trying to check on other people, and he was like, go talk to the guy. So like, they were distracted, so I just like looked around and I just like walked into the club because I don't fucking care. And I mean, like, listen, obviously I'm over 18 and I showed you my ID on my phone, and I know that you have to abide by protocol. I know, but it's pride. Like, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. So I just like walked in, I got my wristband, and I think that they saw me walk in and they really didn't care because they were like, we have other things to do. So yes, I got in and I was able to go and pop my Bessie. Not really, because actually when I went in, it was so packed. Like, honestly, we went into the club. At first we were on the second floor, and then we went downstairs because they wanted to go dance on the dance floor. I go down there, and like, this club is really tiny and it's always packed anyway. But this was like insane. Like, this was like a fire hazard. I'm surprised it didn't get shut down. This was Astroworld Part 2. I swear to goodness. Not really. Astroworld was terrible. I went down that rabbit hole. This was giving Astroworld kind of, though. Like, this gave me an idea of what Astroworld was like. It really did. And it's like, oh, yet another cut that's gonna be in this video due to the lack of space. Another one, thank you. 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 Like, oh my, I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm gonna like continue because I have 10 minutes. I need to wrap this up. So yeah, it was so packed, and honestly, it really did remind me of Astroworld. Like, it really did. And I was like, imagine what Astroworld felt like. In that moment, I was like, oh my, I was thinking about these people, and I'm like, that incident was terrible. It was so bad. Like, if you haven't really done research on it, it's very fascinating, and it's so scary, honestly. And I could not imagine being in that situation. Like, in that club, I was just like, no. Like, I left. I like, well, I didn't leave. I went upstairs and I went to the balcony, and I was like, I'm gonna stay up here because I don't care. And then my friend found me, and I was like, girl, let's bounce and go to this other club. just went to a week ago that we had like so much fun. And he was like, okay, so we like walked there because it was actually in walking distance, but walking distance in Houston is like 10 minutes, which I guess isn't bad, but it's like if you want a club hop is not a club hop vibe, is not walking 10 minutes into a whole other area. Like that is not a club hop vibe. So that's something that I don't like about Houston, that you need to know about Houston if you want to come to Houston. It's not walkable. It's not a walkable city. People think it is, and it's really not. Like, it's just not. Like, you'll walk around this little area, and you're like, this area will have like 3 stores, and you're like, okay, let's go somewhere else. And then you're gonna have to walk like 10 minutes or 15 minutes up the road to find the next plot of area. I don't know. It's not a good walkable city, I would say. But yeah, so I went to this other club. So fun. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. It wasn't like popping that night, but I saw this guy that I had talked to on Hinge actually, and we danced together for a few seconds, and then we went to this other club that we usually go to that we usually don't like. I talked about it in the other video. I talked about why I don't like it anymore. And there's a bee outside my window distracting me. And it ended up being so fun. They played Brat by Charlie. They played like a bunch of like really like it was just a good like club vibe. It was everything that I wanted it to be. Like they played good music. I think it's more so the music that was the problem, not necessarily the people. But there was a lot of people there, and it was like so fun. It was probably the funnest night I think I've ever had at that club. Like I'm not even joking. It was everything. Like I don't mind the 80s songs. I love 80s music, but I need the people to dance, and I also need you to play a diverse 80s soundtrack, you know, like sprinkle in like some like modern music with the 80s, like do all decades, not just have like the same playlist, you know. And that DJ, he was giving so hard. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like they were playing Arca and everything. Like I could not deal. But it was so fun. I got home at like 4 a.m. because my Uber home was just driving so slow, and I'm like, I want to be home right now. I'm trying not to throw up in your car. Do you want me to throw up in your car? Because if you keep driving slow like this, I'm going to accidentally throw up in your car. But no, because I had barf bags, of course. So if that were to happen, we're good. I always carry those when I go out now to the club at night because you just never know with me. But yes, it was such a fun night. I usually don't go out for Pride. I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I think this might have been my first Pride. I don't remember if I went out or not. I did. That's a lie. The first year I did, I went to that club that we went to. I did. I don't remember going out last year though. I really don't. I think I probably did. I just really don't remember doing it. But I guess it was a fun night then. But usually I don't get that drunk to the point where I'm gonna forget everything. Like no, again, I'm not crazy. But it was so fun. I've gone to Pride in Austin, Texas, and that is fun. I went to the actual festival. We were just visiting, and we just so happened to be there while that was happening, which was like so, I love when things like that happen. Like we were just there, and the day we got there was, well, it was the next day, and it was Pride, and I was like, oh my god, this wasn't even planned. I think that's why, and we were wondering why our rooms were a little more expensive, and I think that was why, because we were in downtown, and it was Pride weekend, so that was probably why. But I loved Austin Pride. these videos are so fun for me. Like, I don't have an objective most of the time. I've shown you all my collection. No, I was supposed to do my doll collection video. That was on my list. I forgot. I was like, I don't think I have an idea right now. I thought I did everything. Oh my god, my hair. I need to comb my hair. I don't have bald spots. It needs to be combed, okay? I swear. But yeah, I'm gonna do my doll collection video probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do that. I just got a big assignment for my internship and I just don't even know. I'm scared. Just kidding. I will definitely do it tomorrow because I have like lunch breaks, obviously. So like, I like to do these during my lunch break, which is what I'm kind of on right now. Not really, but it's like I'm on like a 15. But I like to do these because then it's like I already have some like makeup on and like, you know, I'm not like full beat, but you know, I like look, you know, cute enough to be on camera. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, well, I don't know what else to tell you. This is what I